Many years ago, about 7 to 8 years ago, some people arrived and said they came to give change. I'm sure you have seen the change. Loss of lives, flow of blood, all manner of banditry, terrorism, kidnap, unbelievable insecurity, unbelievable level of poverty, unbelievable level of scarcity and shortage.
So now Tinubu picture you they say. You not be bad person when they say Tinubu picture. Are you the Chris? I go break up, you the man. If you the man, if you not be bad person, you the happy with the way this country they go. Why will you say his picture? Which kind of business you they do? You the happy you they suffer like this. Do you have good road? Some business you they do. You never said no matter. Now they're supposed to beat you. I don't video now. They said Tinubu picture.
I said here, no more borrowing for consumption. You have heard them say we don't have structures. That is the structure we're trying to destroy. Structure of criminality. That is what I mentioned. That Nigeria is being held captive. Today there's no governance in Nigeria. The legislative arm is at its worst. The judiciary is no longer hope of the weak or the poor. We all know insecurity, killings and abductions is worse than even countries at war.
I would like to cut it short. I would like this honorable house to invite the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces to appear before this honorable house to present a state of affairs on the issue of insecurity. We are not fighting the President, we are not fighting the government. We want to know exactly what is happening.
What education do you have? Where did you get it from? But bamboozle everybody. You are not doing well, you are not doing well. Yeah. They must tell you are not doing well.
Yes.
What's the problem? Now hear me. Please hear me and answer me. Is this government doing well?
Here, I do not have any problem with anybody who decides to play any kind of politics. But the very moment you start playing politics with the lives of the people, the very moment you start playing politics with humanity, then I need you to mark it somewhere that the universe is waiting for you in an end that you may never understand.
The government we have today, as it said, and continue, is the worst ever in our dear country, Nigeria.
Anybody who is boldly supporting the continuation of the government we have in Nigeria today, that person does not mean well for this country. You may elect to Google it. Google life expectancy, the countries with the lowest life expectancy in the world. And you will shockingly discover that Nigeria happens to be number one. $54 years life expectancy in Nigeria. So those of us who are above 54 years, it is assumed that we are living by the grace of God, because all the indices that support the good health are not in existence in Nigeria.
This Tinubu regime are the worst. Now the worst regime ever. Now the worst. I never did so miserable, so restless. As in I don't know if they sleep. Head one boss. Head they bring out smoke. I never been frustrated for my life. God, I don't know if they think.
And this government that is ruling us today, tell me what they have done to improve on health care. Tell me what they have done to improve on anything at all, and I will not be able to show you. We are living by the grace of God in this country. Everything is on a standstill. Nothing is functioning. The only thing that is functioning in Nigeria is politics.
Today, to travel in Nigeria, you have to pray and believe God for safe journey. Is that a country?
They want to continue to silence the people by using the money that they have stolen from the system to become lords over others, so that they will give bags of rice, give food stuff to people, and then they vote them back. Nigeria should be above where we are today.
But that's not what we have now. I'm sorry, that's not what we have. What we have is a broken down system. Broken down system. It's a broken down. That's what we have now. And we have to, most of you are not in politics, get involved. Get involved. Again.
If you go to hospital, what kind of medical attention do you receive? If you call emergency, what is the result you get? The police officers that are standing along the road up to tomorrow, they are there collecting money from motorists along the road. I just drove from Ohofia yesterday back to my base in Asabadeta State. And I'm going to work this morning. And this got laid in my spirit that I have to speak out. We want a country that is functioning. And this APC government is not promising anything.
If people rig themselves into power, let it be clear that they rig, not that you voted for them. Not you voted for them. Let it, the judgment be on them that they rig, not that you voted for them. First 4 years, somebody did not, you want to vote for him again. First term is when people really work. If you fail like this first term, all this nonsense, performance is the best form of campaign. Performance. If you didn't perform, that's why you are destroying opposition, doing all kinds of, because you fail.
If up to today we cannot have anything, the president himself said it when he was campaigning for the last time, that if eventually he did not, that they have to give us electricity anywhere at all. If they fail to give us electricity, do not vote for me again. Why are you campaigning today, sir, with all due respect, when there is no electricity anywhere?
Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity, and you will not pay for estimated bill anymore.
You actually said that nobody should bill anybody anymore by estimate. But that is what we are still experiencing in Nigeria in your presidency. With all due respect, sir, you have not managed to do anything. Why are you boldly campaigning? Engaging the services of those they call the city boys and city girls.
From $460 to $1,500. See fuel. Then what do you want to come back and do now? What are you coming back to do?
Development of a country is not based in the city. Development is local. When the people at the local level cannot say anything about you, you are, with all due respect, wasting your time in the cities.
Nation is headed towards disaster. Many years ago, about 7 to 8 years ago, some people arrived and said they came to give change. I'm sure you have seen the change. Loss of lives, flow of blood, all manner of banditry, terrorism, kidnap, unbelievable insecurity, unbelievable level of poverty, unbelievable level of scarcity and shortage.
Year in, year out, serious amount of money are being budgeted for different departments. And we are beginning to hear that the money that will eventually get to those departments are not even up to 20% of the budgeted sum. The remaining amount will always end up in private pockets of the people that want to become lords, people that want to become godfathers, godmothers, god demons, or whatever thing they are called.
Threat number one for religious intolerance globally, almost on top in poverty. Terrorism on top. Is it not a shame? People say they don't want you. You spend money to impose yourself on them. Is that not a shame? Somebody should lead because you are wanted.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is on the hot seat as many Nigerians are now speaking up, calling his government the worst in Nigerian political history. It's so worrisome that a lot of Nigerians are so displeased with the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And the worst aspect of it is that he still wants to be the president for the next 4 years, even when citizens are so displeased with his government.
It's not the second time.